She came home at 4 a.m. with a guy's number on her hand. I asked for an explanation. She snapped, I don't owe you anything. Trust me or leave. I just smiled. The next morning, I put up a leaving my cheater sale outside our house and sold all her designer stuff for bargain prices. My girlfriend Ariana had been living rent-free for 2 years, keeping thousands in designer merchandise in my spare bedroom. Friday, 4 a.m. Ariana stumbles in, makeup smudged, hair a mess. On her hand in blue pen, a phone number. What's that? Nothing. Some guy wrote it. I told him I had a boyfriend. You let him write his number on your hand anyway? I was drunk. It doesn't mean anything. You've been out until 4 a.m. with another man's number. I deserve an explanation. Her face hardens. I don't owe you anything. Trust me or leave. This isn't your home. This is my house. You just keep your stuff here. If you can't trust me, maybe we shouldn't be together. I smiled. You're right. We're done. You should leave. You're breaking up with me over nothing? Over you coming home at 4 a.m. with another man's number and refusing to explain. She stormed to the bedroom. I researched property abandonment laws and emailed her at 4:47 a.m. Our relationship is over. Remove your belongings within 24 hours or they'll be considered abandoned property. 6 a.m. She left for her run without reading it. By 7 a.m. I had folding tables in my driveway with all her designer stuff. How much is this worth? She claimed $15,000 total. And you're selling it for? $50 here? $100 there. Made a giant sign, leaving my cheater sale. She came home at 4 a.m. with another guy's number on her hand. I asked for an explanation. She said, I don't owe you anything. Now, her stuff doesn't live here either. 8:15 a.m. Neighbor Carol walked by, read the sign, jaw dropped. Is that a real Prada? Yeah, $80. She bought 3 bags. By 9 a.m., Black Friday crowd. 20 plus people swarming, photographing the sign, posting on Facebook. Are these real? I pointed to the sign. They'd read it, eyes widening, then look at a $2,000 bag with an $80 price tag and decide ethics could wait. Mrs. Henderson bought 4 pairs of designer heels. A teenage girl bought 6 dresses. This is the best day ever. By 10 a.m., made $3,400. 10:30 a.m., tires screeched. Ariana's car flew down the street. She burst out in running clothes, face bright red. She stared at the tables, the crowd, the sign. Face went purple. What the fuck did you do? Every person stopped. Phones came out. Morning. How was your run? Where is my stuff? Most of it's gone. People really liked it. You sold my stuff? I sold abandoned property after you ended our relationship. Where's my Gucci bag? Carol bought it. Where's my Louis Vuitton? All 3 sold. A woman raised her hand. Are you Ariana? I bought your red dress with the $400 tag still on. What a steal. Thanks. Ariana's eye twitched. I'm calling the police. She dialed 911. The dispatcher said it sounded like a civil issue, not criminal. Mrs. Henderson walked by carrying shopping bags. Ariana, thank you for the shoes. Perfect for my daughter's wedding. Those are my shoes. They were your shoes. I bought them. My son's a lawyer. I called him first. Very clear, legally. Her expression turned cold. You came home at 4 a.m. with another man's number and told your boyfriend to trust you or leave. Cheaters don't get sympathy. These Jimmy Choos are gorgeous though. Then a car pulled up. Melissa, Ariana's best friend, stepped out with a shopping bag. Oh, hey Ariana. Melissa, what are you doing here? Saw the sale on Facebook. She held up her bag. I bought your Tiffany bracelet. $40. That's my bracelet my mom gave me. You're my best friend. You came home at 4 a.m. with another man's number. Refused to explain. Told him to trust you or leave. I didn't cheat. Where were you last night? Really? Ariana's mouth opened. Nothing came out. Because I was home by midnight. We left the bar at 11:45. You went to the bathroom. 20 minutes later, Jessica told me you'd left with Brandon from accounting. The guy whose number you've been writing on your hand for weeks. The guy you've been fucking for 2 months. Ariana's face confirmed everything. So yeah, I bought your bracelet because you cheated on Alex. You're lucky he didn't post photos of that phone number online. She turned to me. Is that YSL clutch still available? The red one. $50. Deal. Melissa bought another item, got in her car, waved at me, and drove off. Ariana stood there surrounded by strangers with phones out, publicly exposed by her best friend, having just lost $15,000 in designer merchandise to a neighborhood yard sale. By 11 a.m., everything was sold. I'd made $4,100 total while she sat on the curb crying. She walked over. You're a monster. I'm a guy who got cheated on and decided not to be a doormat. I want my stuff back. It's sold. Gone. All sales final. She peeled out of my driveway.